Good evening, I'm Jacqueline Matter.
And I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Topping our news, Cyber Monday. The big online shopping day is expected to hit a new record for the 6th year in a row.
Shoppers are expected to spend as much as $6.6 billion. That's almost 17% more than last year. That's all according to Adobe Digital Insights, a group that tracks online spending. Online shopping has been growing for years, which has put a strain on brick and mortar retailers. But salespeople have some tough competition as well. Robots.
They're certainly part of the team, right? So they don't replace anybody, obviously, but they do work really, really well with making our associates, allowing our associates to be more efficient.
One analyst says that most Cyber Monday shoppers will wait until the last minute to hit the buy button.
Amazon is expected to bring home a healthy percentage of that $6.6 billion in sales today.
ABC 7's Jess Dowdrick joins us from a local Amazon fulfillment center with all the details.
It's one of the busiest days of the year here at the Amazon Fulfillment Center in Ruskin. As you can imagine, it's Cyber Monday. Why would it not be busy? So as you're sitting at home in your pajamas, ordering holiday gifts, the team here is picking, packing, and shipping the orders to your home.
It has been phenomenal.
It's not just Amazon products being shipped from this warehouse.
I started selling on Amazon in 2014.
You can order these natural sponges and loofahs from Tampa-based spa destinations on Amazon.com.
And based on our Black Friday, we tripled our sales this year from last year for Black Friday, so we're anticipating a great day.
Cyber Monday is one of Amazon's busiest days of the year.
Last Cyber Monday, we had 640 items per second that were ordered worldwide.
Some of the hottest Amazon deals of the day are the Echo Dot at $29.99, the Amazon Fire Stick for $24.99, wireless Bose headphones for $99.
Black Friday was bigger this year than Black Friday last year, and so we think we have a lot of great products that customers are going to love, and we're really excited to get their packages to their front door in time for the holidays.
Analysts say that Cyber Monday orders tend to peak around 8 to 11 o'clock p.m. So if you're watching and haven't yet placed any Cyber Monday orders, it's not too late. Reporting in Ruskin, Jess Dowdrick, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you very much, Jess. Shoppers are expected to spend more than $1 million per minute here in the U.S., but be cautious while shopping online this Cyber Monday. Experts suggest going directly to a retailer's website to make a purchase. Scammers are sending phony promotional emails trying to get you to click on links in an attempt to get your sensitive information. Also, don't shop using a shared computer or internet connection because you could be exposing your personal information. And also watch out for retailers' fine print and the return policies when making a purchase.
I think you have to be very, very careful to read the fine print. You get in there and you think you're buying the XYZ brand, and it turns out you're getting a knockoff of that brand. You think you're getting, you'll see free shipping eligible. A lot of companies do free shipping eligible, and then when you click, well, this is eligible if you'll buy, $50 more.
Shoppers are also expected to make many purchases from their smartphones. Mobile platforms are up 48% this year compared to last Cyber Monday. Meanwhile, Black Friday was a big win for online retailers. American shoppers spent a record $5 billion online, almost 17% more than last year. That's from the data firm Adobe Digital Insights that tracks online spending. But early estimates showed that brick and mortar stores may not have done badly either. Another data company, ShopperTrack, says that foot traffic in traditional stores dipped only 1% this year. However, it's yet to be seen whether store browsing led to more sales. Certainly a lot of people getting some good deals this Cyber Monday, Black Friday, lots of shopping deals.
And I know it's Cyber Monday, you're supposed to shop online, but it's so pretty out today. I think this was the day you wanted to go outside and shop a little bit. Here's Bob Harrigan, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with more.
Yeah, sitting on the beach, with your phone there, doing some shopping. That's not a bad gig there. 75 degrees right now. We have some sunshine out there, the dew point 55. That's pretty comfortable right now. The humidity at 50%, winds are out of the east at 7, and the pressure now 30.05 inches. A lot of clouds and even some showers down to our south associated with that frontal boundary, which brought us slightly cooler temperatures here, and that is going to stay basically to our south. We'll get some of the high cloud blow off from this, but for the most part, looking for fair skies overnight. You can see some of that rain now from just north of Havana, stretching through the Florida Straits and near the Keys, all the way over toward the Bahamas. This rain and system will eventually track off to the northeast. High pressure will dominate our weather over the upcoming days, too. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. No rain to speak of around. It will stay dry, too, it looks like, throughout this week. Now, there's a slight chance at 20% for a passing shower tomorrow, mainly inland counties. But all in all, temperatures looking pretty nice right now. Mid-70s, 75 in Sarasota, 76 now. Into Venice, all in the mid-70s to Arcadia as well as Lake Placid, Sebring, Avon Park, Wauchula, all at 76. The Gulf water temperature now is at 71 degrees, so that is cooling down just a little bit. Now, as far as the temperatures go, we're going to see those gradually warm up here. Tomorrow we'll see highs in the low 80s and even some mid-80s inland. Tonight's low temperatures will drop down into the lower 60s. We had upper 50s last night. Now we'll see some upper 50s inland by 11 o'clock. Clear skies right around 63 degrees. Most coastal locations will see lows right around 61, 62 degrees, so they won't drop much after 11 o'clock. Look at all this dry air, too, out in the Gulf of Mexico. It just covers the Gulf, and it's all headed in our general direction. So you guessed it, no rain in the offing. We'll have more in the forecast coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Bob. The search and investigation for a missing Sarasota teen nears its third month. 14-year-old Jabez Spann has been missing since Labor Day weekend, and according to new court documents, Spann may have witnessed a homicide a week before his disappearance. Sarasota police say although the homicide and the missing teen may be related, they're two separate cases. According to the affidavit in the case of 55-year-old Reginald Parker, Spann may have witnessed the murder of 33-year-old Travis Combs, who was shot and killed in late August. In the meantime, Lucille Tillery is making a plea for her grandson's return.
All we want is whoever took him, just call the police station and just tell them where he at. We just want him back. If we get him back, then my family could have at least some closure, and you could deal with the people later.
A reward of $25,000 is still being offered for Jabez Spann's whereabouts.
Sarasota is looking at some feedback from the public on where they think the city is vulnerable to storm surge, flooding, and sea level changes. Everything from shorelines to bridges is up for review in the Climate Adaptation Plan. The city has spent the past few months analyzing the city's infrastructure and its vulnerabilities. The sustainability manager says they already have a few spots that are drawing concern and are worried about rising sea levels.
We have experienced sea level rise here in Sarasota, and we're predicted to experience sea level rise from about a foot to 18 inches by 2050. So these are serious things. These are things we need to watch very closely and see how it's going to impact our infrastructure and quality of life, and what we need to do now and what decisions we need to make in order to maintain our quality of life in the future.
Plans will be submitted to commissioners next Monday, and the city will adopt a final draft in January.
Also in the city, you can expect to find a detour near the intersection of Orange Avenue and Ringling Boulevard. Crews are beginning construction today to turn the intersection into a single-lane roundabout. Detours are available through State Street, Lemon Avenue, and Pineapple Avenue. The city believes the roundabout will improve traffic flow along with driver and pedestrian safety. The city has constructed multiple one-lane roundabouts downtown since 2010, including intersections near Five Points Park, along Ringling Boulevard and Orange Avenue in Main Street. And some good news for Manatee County. The overall crime rate is down for the first half of the year. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement's 2017 semi-annual crime report shows it dropped nearly 14% in the first 6 months of 2017. About 4,200 index crimes, such as murders, robberies, aggravated assaults, and burglaries, were reported to law enforcement. That is down about 700 compared to the same time last year. The report also shows there was a decrease in murders in the first 6 months of 2017, but they have since been on the rise. The report shows the crime rate is also down in Sarasota County.
ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now with a look at day on Wall Street and kind of a mixed market on Wall Street today. Richard?
A mixed market because of the stories you've been checking earlier. It's something about Amazon and something about today and cyber and Monday and all these things going on. And people really didn't care about Wall Street today. We were up about 81 points early in the day, but we certainly didn't finish anywhere near that number. And as you're about to see, the mixed Monday was just that. The market went almost nowhere. Let's take a look at the numbers at the 4 o'clock close. There you see the Dow was up by less than 23 points, 0.1% at 23,580.78. That on volume of 688 million shares. NASDAQ down almost 11 points, 0.15%. 6,878.52. That on volume of 1,507 million shares. And the S&P barely went anywhere at all, down 1.41% at 2,601.42. Well, the magazine business, it ain't what it used to be. Meredith, see that name? Well, Meredith today announced it is buying Time Incorporated. Yes, indeed. Time, like Time Magazine, like Sports Illustrated, like People Magazine, etc., etc. Meredith, which is based in Des Moines, Iowa, is going to pay a whopping $2.8 billion for Time. Meredith, by the way, does publish things like Better Homes and Gardens and Family Circle magazine. And certainly with the changes going on throughout the media landscape, changes are going on in the magazine business as well, and Time certainly has always been an icon, maybe not quite as bright a star as it was once before.
Well, Time certainly is changing. And talk to us a little bit about some news on Amazon, obviously a big name today in Cyber Monday.
No question about that. The stock today, with all the news you're hearing, went above $1,200 a share intraday for the first time. And if you had purchased shares of Amazon on January the 2nd of this year, you would be up 59%. Not a bad return.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big one. All right, Richard, thanks so much.
You're very welcome.
Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, sexual assault allegations against therapists at a popular massage chain. Why many accusers claim that Massage Envy is mishandling nearly 200 cases involving women.
And Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with your first alert forecast, plus alcohol's effect on your emotions, how different types of liquor and wine may affect your behavior.
The ABC 7 Stock Report is brought to you by Sunset Cadillac.
I took my first handful of pills, and that's when all my priorities seemed to change.
He would ask to use the bathroom in other people's homes.
He just assumed that they would have medication.
He'd go in their medicine cabinets and steal prescription drugs.
I wish I knew really what these prescription pills were.
We were so naive about the whole drug thing.
These are all synthetic forms of heroin.
Keep your medication locked up because you'll never notice that a pill is gone.
Mind your meds. Learn more from the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Being the caregiver for someone you love is truly a blessing. But sometimes you can lose a part of yourself. To be your best, for them and for you, it's important to have time to be able to recharge your batteries. When you call Tidewell Hospice, they can give you a chance to do just that. And with the peace of mind of knowing your loved one is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Naomi, my California Closet designer, has been my partner in crime. She was genuinely fun to work with. We have had a ball collaborating on the 8 units that we have done in our home. The closets in the house are great, but the den is what everyone comments on when they walk in the house. And it's so beautiful. They say, whoa, who did that? And I said, it's California Closets. My name is Melissa, and this is my California Closet story.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost, shipped directly to your home for free. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, spinal disorders, and other chronic back problems. Our accredited staff will handle all of the Medicare paperwork for free. And best of all, your brace is shipped directly to your home for free. Don't let chronic lower back pain slow you down. Get moving and stay active with a medical-grade back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost. We also accept Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Aetna, Humana, and other insurance. Will you qualify for a medical-grade back brace covered by Medicare? Find out for free.
Call Back Brace America at 1-800-715-0835. That's 1-800-715-0835, 1-800-715-0835.
Massage Envy, the largest chain of massage franchises in the country, is reportedly facing allegations from more than 180 people claiming they were sexually assaulted at its locations. According to a BuzzFeed News investigation, many of the accusers say their complaints were either mishandled or ignored. ABC's Danya Backus has more.
Massage Envy, with nearly 1,200 spas, more than 20,000 massage therapists, $1.3 billion in annual sales, and more than 1.6 million members nationwide, now under scrutiny for allegations of sexual assault at its franchises.
Join us at Massage Envy.
According to a BuzzFeed investigation, the chain of franchises faces accusations that more than 180 people were sexually assaulted at its independently owned and operated locations.
It is almost impossible for me to find the right words to express how violated I felt and how scared I was.
Tara Woodley filed a lawsuit against the company after she claimed she was assaulted by a massage therapist back in September, and other women.
Totally traumatized with sadness, pain, sobbing.
Like Susan Ingram are also suing. Ingram says she was assaulted in 2016 during her 7th massage with therapist James Dieter. Dieter is now in jail after pleading guilty to assaulting 9 women while working at Massage Envy. According to BuzzFeed, Massage Envy claims in court documents that it is not liable for sexual assault at its franchise spas. Massage Envy telling ABC News, each of these incidents are heartbreaking for us. Even one incident is too many. We are constantly listening, learning, and looking at how we can do more, including how we support franchise locations with best practices in handling these incidents and supporting their clients. In many states, a massage facility is not legally required to report sexual assault claims made on their premises to authorities. A bill is now in front of Congress that would require employees at massage establishments to report such incidents to police and could put violators in prison for up to 6 months. Danya Backus, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Well, let's talk weather because it's
on a brighter note, right? A brighter note. Absolutely beautiful out there. Welcome back, by the way. I know you were off for Thanksgiving, a little holiday, and we had also the parade on Saturday. It turned out well. Weather
Venice
cooperated.
Holiday parade
was
incredible.
Looked like a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think what do they estimate? 30,000?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest. I know that in the state for that matter. So things look good for that. And looks like things looking really good right now, too. We have fair skies out there, and looks like it'll stay that way, too, through tonight. The Van Wezel webcam showing generally high-level clouds moving in, again, associated with a little system down to our south, but it's going to stay there. It's not going to have any impact in our weather other than bring us some of these high clouds occasionally. Now, right now, beautiful sunset about to take shape here, and looking at the rain, you can see some rain down to our south. A few showers there near Cuba and near the Florida Straits, all the way up into the Keys right now. That's where the clouds are hanging out, too. And it looks, as I said, high pressure will continue to dominate our weather and keep skies generally fair here. Dew point temperatures in the 30s over the Panhandle now, 30 in Pensacola, 34 in Tallahassee, Jacksonville at 52, Orlando now at 59. Notice the dew point's a little higher down to our south. That's where the moisture is kind of confined to right now. And we'll stay there too, and not going anywhere as far as moving back northward that much. In fact, 75 degrees right now. We have fair skies. Sun getting ready to set here soon. Winds are out of the east at 7. The pressure 30.05 inches. It's high. That continues to rise and will stay high, I think, through the rest of this week. Hourly forecast is calling for generally fair skies. Highs will be in the low 80s again tomorrow afternoon. We'll see some mid-80s inland, too. And there will be a little bit of patchy fog forming well inland, I think, mainly east of the interstate as a result of the clear skies tonight and light winds, and the dew point's coming up just a little bit. Here's the futurecast showing what's going on. And you'll notice that some of these high clouds will move overhead, but generally the rainfall kind of fades away, stays down to our south, and eventually slips off toward the Bahamas and the central Bahamas. Looking at fair skies here through Tuesday night and even into Wednesday. A few showers are possible on the East Coast. I mentioned an inland shower, not out of the question, but that chance is only at 20%. And if we did see anything, it would be very light in nature and would move through pretty quickly. So a really nice week ahead. Now, as far as that high pressure ridge goes, it's dominating the weather over the eastern third of the nation. It's covering all the way from Maine down into Florida right now. And then we have a storm system and storm track well out west and over the northern plain states. Fair skies from Texas all the way over to North Florida. You can see that heavier rainfall now down into the Keys and into the Florida Straits. And then as far as snowfall goes, there's not a lot right now. There's some snow showers up into Canada. And we've had a few flurries, if you will, over northern portions of Minneapolis. Out west, all is quiet now. They've had a pretty rainy week last week, but things are calming down there. But Washington is still getting quite a bit of rainfall. Temperatures on the cooler side in Boston and Toronto and Detroit, 30s and 40s there. But look at that, St. Louis, 70 right now. And Kansas City, pretty balmy, 67 degrees, 75 in Dallas, 49 in Minot, and 71 in Denver at this point. So a big warm-up over the central U.S. We'll put the map into motion and show you what the GFS model is thinking over the upcoming days. You'll notice all those deep purples and also the blues stay mainly to the north. It's more of a zonal flow as a meridional flow, which would dive that cold air down to our south. But that's not happening right now. But the long-range forecast is starting to suggest that we will see a pretty chilly week after we get through this next 7 days over the northeast and the eastern third of the nation. So we'll see how that plays out. But right now, not too bad out there. For tides upcoming, Sarasota Bay, high tide will be at 7:54, low tide will be at 2:43. Sunset will be at 5:36, sunrise at 7:01. Mostly fair, seasonal, some patchy fog, 62 for your low. And then for tomorrow, lots of sunshine around, just a few clouds in the afternoon. Yes, mild, 82 for high, a little warmer inland. And the extended forecast is calling for, there it is, a 20% chance for a shower on Wednesday. Not much, it'll be mainly inland, as I said. And look for highs in the upper 70s, which is, by the way, pretty typical for this time of year. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. Now to first alert traffic. There's a crash on I-75 northbound. This is just around the exit 220, which is State Road 64. Two of the right lanes are blocked, and as you can see, it's affecting traffic far south of there. There's also some construction going on in an area, so it's causing some major backup again in the northbound lanes of the interstate. Jacqueline.
In health news tonight, hundreds of Vietnam veterans may have been affected by a slow-killing parasite. The Department of Veteran Affairs commissioned a study to look into the link between liver flukes consumed through undercooked fish and a rare bile duct cancer. Researchers collected 50 blood samples from veterans, and more than 20% came back positive or near positive for liver fluke antibodies. It can take years for symptoms of the cancer to appear, and most patients are in tremendous pain. And parasites are rarely found in Americans, but infect about 25 million people worldwide, and mainly in Asia. A new study suggests that drinking different types of alcohol can trigger specific emotions. For instance, research revealed that people drinking spirits like gin or vodka reported being more aggressive than beer and wine drinkers. And speaking of wine, the study also noted that red wine drinkers felt more relaxed and tired. The study, published this week in the online journal BMJ Open, surveyed 30,000 people between the ages of 18 and 34. Researchers say while more studies are needed, the report could provide some insight into people's drinking habits. And new research finds talking about positive and negative thoughts throughout your day will help improve your relationships. The Gottman Institute believes you need 5 positive interactions to counterbalance every one that's negative. Ask your children about insights and feeling about their experiences instead of just asking how school went. Also ask what they're most thankful for. By creating a thankfulness ritual with your family, you're creating happier and more resilient relationships with one another. Coming up, a volcano on the verge of erupting threatens the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in Indonesia. Plus, a young woman lost her father to cancer, but just received a birthday gift from him nearly 5 years later. The touching story when we return.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
Attention blood thinner users. Thousands of blood thinner users may have been exposed to serious risk by these dangerous medications. If your loved one took Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered serious internal bleeding, call right now. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. If we don't win, there is no fee. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-554-3987. Again, that's 1-800-554-3987.
So I never had closet systems before. Our designer, Bridget, was able to listen and ask the right questions, taking our ideas and making them happen. We were totally satisfied from beginning to end. I knew the California Closets would help me with every aspect of the design process, and they delivered 100%. My name is Teresa, and this is my California Closet story.
Fact: the top 3 Marriott hotels in North and South America are on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, according to a recent survey of 363 Marriott hotels. The Marriott at Grand National, the Marriott Shoals Hotel, and the Grand Hotel. And 2 of the top 3 Renaissance hotels are also on the trail: Ross Bridge in Birmingham and the Battle House in Mobile. Southern hospitality still rules. For reservations or information, visit rtjgolf.com/resorts.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
A volcano is sparking a mass evacuations of thousands of residents and tourists in Bali. According to officials, 60% of the 100,000 people ordered to evacuate are staying put. Authorities are now going door to door and will forcibly evacuate them if necessary. Anyone within a 6-mile radius of the volcano must brace for the possibility of an even bigger eruption. Authorities shut down the island's main airport, and now tens of thousands of tourists are scrambling to escape.
There's nobody for us to even ask questions.
When our flight got canceled at 10 o'clock last night, we went down and talked to them. And they told us that they weren't going to be able to help us.
With nearly 500 flights already canceled, travelers are now trying to get out by land or even sea. Some visitors are taking a ferry to a nearby island of Java for an outbound flight.
Father of 21-year-old Bailey Sellers passed away from cancer when she was 16, but before he died, he arranged to send her a birthday card and flowers every year until she turned 21. Well, this year she did turn 21, and the bouquet was the last of his thoughtful gifts, with a note and a reminder that they would meet once again.
This is my last love letter to you until we meet again. I don't want you to shed another tear for me. I did not know that I was going to get this, and the day of my birthday, 17th birthday, I got the biggest flowers, and I had no idea who they were from, and it had a card in it, and it said, "From here on out, you'll receive these until your 21st birthday."
Sellers says she wants to help others who may be struggling after losing a loved one like she did, something she thinks would make her dad smile and would make him very proud.
Yeah, that dad. Father of the Year, I know he's not around anymore, but his impact on his daughter not only inspires his daughter, but I think
inspires a lot of other people as well.
Around the world.
It's definitely touching and very heartfelt. Well, still to come on your Suncoast News, concerns for the future of the Venice Boat Parade. A shortage of boats and participants has event organizers questioning if the annual event will go on.
And details on potential property tax exemptions for widowers and permanently disabled Floridians. Details are next.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Listen to this important message. If you owe money to the IRS, you will want to hear this. The IRS is cracking down on those who owe back taxes. They send out devastating letters, garnish paychecks, and even put liens on your home or business. You may have heard of it. It's called enforced compliance. Penalties and interest compound daily on your back taxes, putting you under a mountain of debt. Tax 10,000 has years of experience connecting people with tax resolution specialists who will negotiate with the IRS on your behalf. Working through the IRS Fresh Start program, they will handle all the necessary forms and can negotiate a tax settlement with the IRS. It's that simple. And if you qualify, you may end up saving thousands of dollars, finally ending your financial stress. Now is the time for a fresh start. Now is the time to call Tax 10,000. 800-699-3188. That's 800-699-3188. Call now.
If you're between 50 and 85 years old, call the number on your screen right now for free information on how to save your family thousands of dollars. We're Family Love Plans, and we've been helping families just like yours for over 30 years. The average funeral today can cost up to $10,000 or more, but the most you'll get from government benefits is just $255. How will your family pay the difference? At Family Love Plans, we can help you and your family. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam and your plan can't be canceled. Better still, your rate will never go up and your benefits will never go down. Get your free information about our senior plans. Just answer a few simple questions and receive approval right over the phone.
Call 1-800-707-3608. That's 1-800-707-3608.
Chris Domine is a husband, father, an athlete, even an Ironman. But 10 years ago, Chris's kidneys were failing.
The doctor said if you don't do dialysis, if you don't get a kidney transplant, you are going to die.
Then Chris received a second chance, made possible by an organ donor.
Your well-being changes from loss of hope to better times ahead.
Imagine what you could make possible. Learn more and sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.